Another competitor in the Carcraft Pro Builders Shootout is Jeff Schwartz, and Jeff brought a 71 Camaro that he has been doing all kinds of stuff at this event. I saw you did a dyno run, you've been on the autocross track. This car seems to be built to do all kinds of stuff. What's the theme of the car, actually?
Well, the theme of the car, it's a giveaway car for Ringbrothers brakes, first of all, and they're giving it away on Ringbrothersgarage.com.
Okay.
And they do a project car every few years and give it away. We built the car, so it's here as our Pro Builder car for this year.
Okay.
And then since we built cars that actually perform, we wanted to prove to the public that it performs and they're getting a great car if they happen to enter the contest. So we're running it in the Carcraft Real Street Eliminator Shootout as well.
Oh, okay.
In the muscle car class. So currently we have to do a dyno run for that, a speed stop challenge, they call it launch box, I guess. Okay. And then autocrossing. So on the dyno we made 585 rear wheel horsepower.
Great.
And the launch box we did a 3.2 seconds, and the autocross we did a 28 and some change.
So Jeff, tell me about the whole drivetrain.
The drivetrain is a LS3 block and heads that I assembled using Lunati components. It has an SLP 2300 supercharger on it, and we used a painless wiring harness and GM E38 computer for that, and then it also has a Tremec T56 Magnum along with an American Powertrain clutch kit.
That's great. Okay, and the interior looks slightly modified. I love the seats. Tell me about that.
Yeah, the seats, the entire interior is from TMI. Okay. And this is a prototype kit that they're going to be selling shortly. Okay. They said it was going to be available in December, so it looks like a really high dollar custom interior, but they build it in a factory and it cuts the cost way down. That's
fantastic. And the exterior, I assume, is Ringbrothers colors, and that was the theme?
Well, yes. This particular project I had artistic freedom on, so we used a rendering artist, Chad, to do the rendering. Okay. And we used forged line wheels and a Moser rear end as well on this build. But the theme of the car, I really enjoyed the paint scheme on the Rally Sport Camaro of the late 70s, like 78, 9. They had a similar type paint scheme with the flat black on the top. So we went with the Ringbrothers colors, obviously. I wanted to build a Firebird, however we settled on a Camaro, but then we did our little tweak and put the one-off hood. We made a one-off hood that has Formula hood scoops on it. So.
Very cool. We really like it. Well, we wish you good luck in the competition, and thanks for sharing the car with us.
Thank you.
Another competitor in the Carcraft Pro Builder Shootout is Ringbrothers, and they brought Pantera. And David is here to tell us a little bit about the car.
Hi, how's it going today? Welcome to the show. The Pantera, it was a kind of really good build. We had fun doing it. We kind of went all out on this car. There's not anything that we haven't done to this car. Totally went wild with this car. So as you can see, it's a beautiful car.
And is it a crowd pleaser for the event?
Oh, it's a crowd pleaser. We're getting a lot of love from all the people up here. It's a really nice place, and we're just loving it.
And tell me about the motor, transmission, driveline.
The motor is a LS3, produces 600 horsepower. Werner Motorsports did the motor for us. The transmission is still the stock ZF transmission. It performs really well. It just handles, I mean, the AFCO shocks, the HRE wheels, it just sets this car off. It does it right for us.
So tell me about the modifications to the interior.
The interior, we had Nike Skunkworks design team come in with us, and they wanted to do a little bit of experimentation with their design team, and we had a 71 car, and they had, Nike was founded in 71, so we upgraded a 71 Pantera, and they upgraded their 71 track shoe.
Oh, okay. And what modifications were done to the outside?
Kind of hard to explain. It'd probably be easier to say what we didn't do to the car.
Oh, okay.
But we pretty much flared the fenders more, changed the angles a little bit, widened the car out. There's maybe only 2 square foot of this car that we haven't done anything to.
I understand. I know the Ringbrothers change everything.
Oh yeah, they make it a point to make it their own.
Well, David, we appreciate your time, and thanks for sharing the car with us, and good luck in the competition.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you.
After the crowd voted all weekend for their favorite car, there was an awards presentation in which they brought all of the Pro Builder teams up on stage to learn a little bit about them and to finally present the big award.
For our first team, and this was Pioneer sponsored this with Mach 1 Audio here, where you voted. Hopefully everybody got their votes in. Our first is Big Oak Garage, who's new with us. This is Will. And they've got a gorgeous 1957 Chevy. It's called Slugger. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
The reason it's named Slugger, the guy who owns it is a professional baseball player, and he hits a lot of home runs, so just kind of felt, you know, that was a good name for the car and it fit. So
our second team is Muscle Car Restoration. They are out of Chippewa Falls, so I guess probably the most local of the bunch here.
Yeah, we're about 80 miles east, next door to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We've been there 27 years.
Now, the car that was in the competition that you all voted on was a 1968 Charger. And our next team is Rad Rides, and I'll come down here. Tell us a little bit about Rad Rides and what's going on over there.
We have 10 guys that work in the shop, and then Troy's sister and his wife also work there. The car we brought today is a 56 Buick with a twin turbo motor that makes about 800 horsepower.
Dave is with Ringbrothers.
How's it going today, guys?
All right, there we go. Try to get
there. We're from Spring Green, Wisconsin. We employ about 10 people, and we're just out having fun and enjoying all these great rides we see.
Now you've got a gorgeous 1971 Pantera called Adrenaline. Next is Jeff Schwartz over here. You've been up here a couple times. You getting tired standing here? Woo!
No, I'm not getting tired at all.
Tell us about that car.
Well, it's a 71 Camaro, and Raybestos came to us to build a car for their giveaway. You can enter to win that on raybestosgarage.com.
And last but not least, our last contestant in the Pro Builders Shootout, we got the boss with us too. Yeah. Kevin and Kelly Oeste. Now you brought a car out here called Reloaded. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Reloaded. It's a 1968 Camaro, and we kind of reloaded it with a 490-inch big block and a whole bunch of other really cool high-tech parts with a mission of making a car that hopefully looks good 20 years from now. For us, just being involved in the Pro Builders Shootout was a tremendous honor. I mean, you look at the people on the stage, you had some of the top builders in the country with some of the coolest cars ever built. So it was pretty exciting just to be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to announce the Pro Builder of the Year.
And the 2014 Pioneer Mach 1 Car Audio Pro Builder of the Year.
Oh my goodness.
With 26.6%, which means it was pretty close.
Yes.
You guys were very diverse in the way you picked, but the winner is Muscle Car Restoration with the Charger.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big win.
Congratulations.
So when it was all said and done, we were very excited for John Balo and the team at Muscle Car Restorations. That Charger they built is one of the straightest black cars I've ever seen. But again, I think it was tough to decide. The public made the choice. I think all the cars were awesome. Of course, we're partial to the one that we built, but again, we were just happy to be involved. The CarCraft Summer Nationals is an awesome, awesome car event. If you get a chance to go next year, you should go check it out.